everyone. Today we'll be reviewing the evolution of the transatlantic liner. The value of this book will be determined by how much you already know about North Atlantic passenger travel. If you're already familiar with authors such as William H. Miller, Frank Brainerd, Arnold Cludas, Bruce Peter, or Philip Dawson, then stop all engines and skip to the next review. If, however, you're new to passenger liners and are interested in learning more than just about the Titanic, Lusitania, and Queen Mary, then this book is a fantastic gangway to discovery. Authored by Rochelle Cross and Chris Frame, The Evolution of the Transatlantic Liner is a breezy look at how and why liners came to look the way they did and what they represented to their respective nations. Chris Frame is a former doctor who has authored several liner books and maintains an active YouTube channel whose link can be found below. The great feature of this book is that the writing is informative and authoritative, helped immeasurably by an extensive bibliography which includes much of the ocean liner canon. Now, for those who are already familiar with the subject matter, this book pretty much covers the same territory. However, for those who aren't as well versed in the details of ocean liner history, then you can't go wrong with this work. The evolution of the liner from the steam age right through to the advent of the Queen Mary II is covered in quite good detail. It is extensively illustrated, and a colour section includes many postcard views, as demonstrated here. This book does suffer from lazy formatting. There are several captions that could have been far more informative, and for some unknown reason, there are several photos of liners that are duplicated throughout the book, examples of which can be found during their war chapters. So over here, we've got what is quite obviously the sunken German ship, the Graf Spee, and instead of having some information about its merchant raiding expedition, we have this as a caption. At the start of the Second World War, the North Atlantic became a battle zone. You think? And over here, we have examples of duplicated photos. So you've got Lancastria over here, and you've got Lancastria over there. Instead of having the photo duplicated, we could have had a photo of literally any other ocean liner during the Second World War. Now, in addition to all this, the publishers have decided to add these Did You Know fact boxes. Now, the problem I have with these is that for many of these fact boxes, the information is basically a repetition of what is already included in the text itself. Or in some instances, such as this one here on page 47, such as this one here on page 47, which looks at the Latin origins of the poop deck. Now, some readers may find these fact boxes endearing or even interesting, but I find it hard to reconcile these random extracts with the easy-flowing and informative text that is comprised of the book itself. Like, there's no point in basically having this information repeated or thrown out of context. Anyway, this book will mostly benefit those who are new to ocean liners. For those who are already familiar with William H. Miller's works, as well as the more technical ones by Philip Dawson, as well as John Maximus Graham's The Only Way to Cross, this book will offer nothing new except for maybe some additional photos. However, if I were to give this book a score out of 5 captain's hats, I'll give it a solid 4. Its best advantage is that it's a solid introduction to those who are new to ocean liners. It is well illustrated and wonderfully and clearly written. However, a second edition would benefit from much better formatting, far more informative captions, and less photo duplication. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Happy reading, everyone, and enjoy!